What's cracking, everybody? Zara Felrose here, bringing you some Pokemon Go Battle League content. Today we're giving you a bird's eye view of the Flying Cup, running what is, in my opinion, probably one of the best teams for the whole Flying Cup, a level Electric, and if you wanted to, you could sub out the Zapdos for a Skarmory with Steel Wing, if you wanted to. But, I mean, honestly, Zapdos is so strong, Emolga is so spammy, and Aerodactyl just throws rocks and wins games. So, these battles are brought to us thank you to a fellow friend of mine, patron, subscriber, member of the community, SlowKing002. So, thank you so much, man, for sending these battles to me. It means a lot because I wasn't touching Flying Cup this week. Not a chance. If you'd like to submit some battles to the channel, we've got a link to a forum in the description, and I also do coaching on Metafy, Discord, on Patreon, so if any of that stuff strikes your fancy, just go ahead and check out the links in the description. We'd be happy to have you join any of the groups. So let's get into these battles, guys. It's pretty obvious here. We've got Fast Move Aerodactyl on the lead, and we've got Emolga Zapdos in the back to spam down, counter everything in their path. So Aerodactyl, Mirror lead, Shadow Aerodactyl. Should probably add that to the to the video here. So Shadow Aerodactyl, Mirror fight. This is like Shadow Victory Bell, but unfortunately it looks like SlowKing002's IVs are just not going to cut it for this particular mirror fight. Now, we've got a Mandibuzz coming in here. He's going to go straight for the Thunderbolt. They think it's a discharge, it's a Thunderbolt. Now, let's see how much damage this does to a Mandibuzz. Gets a shield anyway, doesn't matter. So, now Mandibuzz is going to continue going. Now, you got to keep in mind here, Mandibuzz is extremely tanky, actually has the gall to be able to pull off a win against Aerodactyl, but is not going to be able to outspam this Emolga. Now, Emolga probably puts up a shield here, and now Slowking is going to be able to continue farming up energy because we know now that the Mandibuzz's energy trying to come with Skarmory. That is not a good idea here. Having an Electric that resists all the Steel Wing damage and going to be able to get to 2 Thunderbolts in time here and almost takes out the whole Shadow Skarmory. Dude, look at that. Oh my god, that was great. Did you see all that damage? That was fantastic. And then Zapdos comes in and the opponent just quits out of absolute fear. So Aerodactyl once again on the lead. By the way, this is one of the most rock, paper, scissorsy cups you could ever hope to play. So if you have any respect for yourself, maybe we just don't do it. Both Aerodactyls go down, cancel each other out. And you know what? Once the Aerodactyl's out of the picture, Double Electric absolutely destroys the whole meta. There is absolutely nothing in this entire meta that is going to be able to take care of this. And look, we got another Emolga mirror fight. I wonder if we're going to have Zapdoses in the back too. Wouldn't that be kind of funny? All right, so we've got a discharge probably coming through. Emolga is actually pretty bulky, so it can actually handle a couple of discharges, but only one of them is going to get tanked. And then here comes an Altaria. This is actually the one other thing that really these Electrics don't really like to see. Now, this person absolutely not fearing an Aerodactyl in the back at all. So the Thunderbolt's going to come through, hoping to get some damage, and absolutely does not get the shield. The opponent's still got 2 shields. Now let's see just what happens here when the Zapdos is let loose, because we know that the Emolga is all they got back, and let's go. Gets a shield. Sky Attack comes through, he's just going to farm it all the way down. There's no reason not to at this point. And you could probably throw 3 Drill Pecks at the Emolga and take it out at this point too. But, yep, going to go for the Drill Peck. You could go for 2 Thunderbolts too, but honestly, Shadow Zapdos, even though it's a resisted Drill Peck, look at this. You're not going to be able to see how much damage it did, but it would have been a lot. I promise. I promise. So let's see. This Slowking's going to get another shield here. Yep, they get the other shield. I almost wanted to just see how much damage it was going to do. But Zapdos would have won CMP to that move anyway. Doesn't matter. The Thunderbolt's going to come through, and watch what happens to this poor little Emolga. Bye. Takes out the Flying Squirrel with no problem at all. Double shield bait for the win. Slowking on a rampage with this team. This is the best team. I don't even care. Look, Aerodactyl deletes everything that it wants to. Look at that. Aerodactyl comes in. What do we know about that? Now, what? And because there was a 1-turn loss or the IVs happened there, Aerodactyl is going to be able to take out the other Aerodactyl and have a move, I think, stored here. Nope, not quite. Altaria comes in, gets a little bit of Dragon Breath, but now it's up to Double Electric to seal the deal. And once again, now that the Aerodactyl is out of the picture, these 2 electric birds are going to have an absolute field day. And now we know that because there's no Aerodactyl in the back, Zapdos can go safely for this Drill Peck because it's not resisted by this Altaria. And the opponent is switch locked because that happens so fast that it doesn't even matter. So, Drill Peck's going to come through, probably get another shield, right? Yep, they're going to shield up, and now the opponent is going to try to take out the Zapdos, but do you even really care? I mean, Zapdos is done its job at this point. What else could be in the back but probably a Skarmory, right? So we're going to go for these discharges here. Emolga is easily able to outbulk this Altaria when it comes to the 2-to-1 shield because Dragon Breath does do some damage, but Emolga's definitely got the bulk to deal with it. And the opponent does not attempt to catch. There's a Skarmory in the back. No, there's no doubt. It's absolutely Skarmory in the back. They would have swapped in anything else at this point. No? What is it? Yep, there's the Skarmory like we expected. And now one Thunderbolt's going to be enough to take this thing out. So, Steel Wing, doesn't matter. He's over farming. He's going for the double discharge. Not messing around. Straight for it. Now, we did see that I think the Thunderbolt almost one-shot the Skarmory last time, so double discharge is the safe play here. And Emolga wins CMP against Skarmory as well. That is going to be a good game. Very well played. No, I think they just surrendered. They didn't lose CMP. They just surrendered. They knew they were screwed. As soon as the Emolga came out, that was it. They knew they lost, and that is another great lead. Altaria comes in. Now, here's what's going to happen. They're going to save swap in their Aerodactyl, right? No? Aerodactyl is just going to continue to go to town on this Altaria and not going to be able to beat Altaria to the move. That's okay. Shields up the Sky Attack. We're going to be going for it. He's looking to farm down this whole cloud. And he's got a Rock Slide, so he's going to get that shield back easily. No problem at all. Now here comes a Gyarados. Gyarados is a decent answer here, but the waterfall damage does not outdo the rock throw damage, I don't believe. But, you know what? He's double weak to electric, so here comes Emolga and or Zapdos. Probably Emolga because the waterfall damage is kind of annoying. Yep. Oh my god, dude, look at how much damage those Thunder Shocks are doing. This is insane. These electric is easily, Emolga and Zapdos are easily like the best two sweepers in this whole cup. Gets a shield guaranteed from the there. And here comes an Aerodactyl. And you know what Shadow Aerodactyl can't do is tank literally any charge move without a shield. So you know what's going to happen? Bye-bye Aerodactyl. Takes it out in one shot. And now Gyarados is going to get farmed down by Zapdos. Absolutely deleted. Completely deleted. Didn't have a chance. Aqua Tail is not going to even threaten. But two Aqua Tails might. Hold up, let's see how this goes now. Gyarados is going to be able to take out almost all of this Gyarados, but it's okay. Or Gyarados is going to be able to take out almost all the Zapdos. But Zapdos is going to be able to get to the Drill Peck just in time, take out that Gyarados, and that is a good game. These are some fast games. If I wasn't worried about my elo, I would totally be playing it. Look, it's Mantine. I ran Mantine back in Season 5 when we first had this godforsaken cup. And now Emolga comes in and gets met by an Aerodactyl. The opponent is going to have to give up, I believe, 2 shields in order to make this happen. Nope, they are going to only get 1 shield out of this because that rock throw damage is just too much. But now their Aerodactyl can come in, finish up this Aerodactyl on the other side, probably throw a Rock Slide at some point as well. We'll definitely have to shield that Rock Slide that's going to be incoming here shortly. Yep, shields up a Rock Slide, and now the Aerodactyl is going to farm all the way down, have about half its HP left to do a ton of damage against whatever comes in. Mantine does come in, but you know what? It's just not going to cut it. This is going to be a Bubble Beam for sure. Do we risk it and get another shield? No, Bubble Beam comes through, takes out Aerodactyl, does more than plenty of damage, and now Mantine and Emolga on the opposite side against this Zapdos. I don't know if this is going to cut it. This might be a loss here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to find out real quick, though, how this Zapdos handles this Emolga and Mantine with these Thunderbolts. Now, you have to shield it because I'm pretty sure any one move will take out the Zapdos. Discharge comes through, and I bet you they get to another Discharge. No, they don't. Misses. Wins the CMP tie. Does this take out Emolga or not? Emolga's pretty bulky. I don't know if it does enough damage. Absolutely, it does. It takes it out. Now, Zapdos does get to a Drill Peck in time to take out this Mantine. That was incredibly close because I know that there was like maybe one more. They were at the Bubble Beam for sure. Great game. Well played. That was so close. All right, moving into the next set of battles here. Aerodactyl versus Emolga lead. I think you have to stay in here. This is kind of what you got to do. And they bring in Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl just stays in and just deletes their other Aerodactyl. That's okay. And because there's a 1-turn differential when you swap, that means that the Aerodactyl in the lead is going to have an extra turn to be able to get ahead on the next rock throw. So this is actually a really bad idea to be safe swapping in your own Aerodactyl against another Aerodactyl. However, what else are you going to do, right? Otherwise, you just lose your Emolga, and all you get is a shield out of it. So Discharge is going to come through, and now it's just a game of chicken. Who's going to throw the Thunderbolt and not shield it? Doesn't matter, because the Thunderbolt doesn't KO Emolga anyway. Discharge is the move to go for it, and he decides to no-shield this Discharge, which is a really, really good call, because that is going to be able to put this Emolga ahead on shields to be able to block the next Discharge and potentially go for a Thunderbolt to KO or another Discharge. Nope, going for the Thunderbolt, and it gets refunded on a swap. So now Emolga should be able to go for 2 Thunderbolts here. Aerodactyl is definitely going to be able to get a couple more rock throws in before this Altaria takes it out, and then Zapdos is able to clean up house here. Absolutely wonderful game. Love this cup. It's my favorite cup. I just love watching the birds just blast each other out of the sky, right? All right, so this Drill Peck is going to go unopposed. Pretty sure as well that it takes out Altaria from this range. It's just a matter of, I don't think the switch clock is back up for this battler yet, so they're going to overfarm a little bit, go for the second Drill Peck here just about, and now it's up to Zapdos and a like 2 HP Aerodactyl to take out this Emolga. Let's see what happens here. Gonna go for the catch possibly? No, not going to be able to make it. Unfortunately, that is going to be, I think, a good game at this point, because Emolga is not going to be able to take out the Aerodactyl, is it? No, not quite. Oh, it gets to the Rock Slide. Never mind. Tell me to sit down and shut up, because Aerodactyl's out here owning entire teams. Let's go, Aerodactyl. Rock Slide comes through, and you know what? That probably KO'd at least 4 Emolgas, so that's fine. Good game. Well played. These are so close. My heart can't take this, man. My heart can't take this at all. Aerodactyl against Gyarados. This is not a great lead, so probably got to swap into the Emolga. Yep, here it comes. It's a Dragon Breath Gyarados, too, looking to get those Altarias off guard. Opponent stays in. I bet you they've probably got a Skarmory in the back, and they're going to try to align that to Aerodactyl. So we're going to see if the opponent can outmaneuver. Nope, there's the Aerodactyl. Here it comes, and they're going to get another shield before this Emolga goes down here. Opponent is now without any shields at all. Aerodactyl is going to come in and absolutely finish off this other Aerodactyl. No problem. And then Gyarados and probably Skarmory in the back are not going to be able to tangle with the Zapdos with 2 shields. I absolutely guarantee. Well, okay, with 1 shield, because you kind of have to shield this just to take out the Aerodactyl. But anyway, after this, though, they go for Ancient Power and try to get a boost, but they are unsuccessful in fishing for the boost. And now I bet you the Skarmory comes in, right? I'm telling you. Okay, no, they got Altaria in the back, so that's not as great, but still not something that Gyarados is going to try to swap into. They're going for the Thunderbolt just in case the Gyarados tries to catch. So very safe play. Does a little more energy, but also is going to do a lot more damage. Look at that, how much damage that did. And now Aerodactyl, or Altaria, is going to draw no shield. Slowking going for an absolute ballsy play, no shielding that move, and now he's going to come in with the Aerodactyl. He's going to try and get to the Rock Slide. He's going to throw this Rock Slide at the Gyarados. The opponent surrenders because they know he's going to move, and that's it. That's a good game. Very well played. All right. Once again, so this is the horrible lead. This is the RPS of it all. If you got a Skarmory on the lead, you got to bail out, go to Emolga, and then here comes Aerodactyl coming to counter the pants off of this Emolga. Is going to be able to get to another Discharge, though. That's the question. Now, unfortunately, this is an issue where you don't win switch, so that the Aerodactyl is going to be locked in against the Skarmory the whole time. And all you can really do here is come back in with the Aerodactyl and try to farm back down. Use a shield to block the rock throw, and you just hope that your Zapdos can destroy both things in the back. So we're going to see how this unfolds here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see if Zapdos can sweep a whole team or not. Rock Slide comes through, gets the shield from Slow King 002's. Aerodactyl is now locked in against this Skarmory and absolutely getting chunked by those Steel Wings. And that's why you run Steel Wing in the Flying Cup, is because you have to against these Aerodactyls. Otherwise, they absolutely destroy everything. Rock Slide does not even get a shield, but now the Zapdos could farm down, but Emolga comes back in. And unfortunately, Emolga is going to be able to outpace to the Discharge. So the opponent is going to likely take this game here just off the fact that they had Emolga in the back. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. The team that's on the other side right now is the team that I had originally intended to run in the Flying Cup as the other best team. So if you're not running double electric, running a Skarmory lead, Aerodactyl save swap, and an Emolga closer is probably as good as you can get in this cup to avoid the RPS because it's so safe. But like you said, in this game right here, it looks like it's going to be... Oh, no, he deletes it! It's gone! There goes the Emolga! Oh, and he's not going to be... Does a Sky Attack. Is the Sky Attack enough? Oh, this is close now. Them not shielding. Oh, it's a Brave Bird. Never mind. No, Brave Bird takes it out. I'm wrong. Brave Bird claps. Brave Bird absolutely claps. I didn't even think they were at the Brave Bird. Stealing charge is kind of quick. All right, here we go. This is another good lead. Here we love to see this one here. Emolga swaps out, and once again, the Aerodactyl comes in and is off by a whole fast move, and now Aerodactyl is going to be able to win alignment and keep Emolga away from the other Emolga, I guess? I don't know. So they're going to come in with the Skarmory now to try and farm down, but since they're locked in for at least another 30-40 seconds, this Emolga is going to absolutely be able to abuse the Skarmory for energy, and there's another Emolga back there, so this is pretty much good game at this point. Look at that. All right, not even gonna shield it. You don't even need to shield this because the Skarmory does nothing but resisted damage. Even a Brave Bird does hurt, but you're gonna farm down and you're still gonna have 2 charge moves just about ready for the Emolga when it comes back in. So this is looking like a good game right here. Going for the back-to-back discharge against the other Emolga. That's gonna draw at least a shield, and then Zapdos with a 2 shield, I think, advantage here is going to be able to easily get to a Thunderbolt and take out this Emolga, or get to a couple Drill Pecks and take out this Emolga. Either way, gets the shield. That's it. Zapdos comes in, goes for the Thunderbolt, and closes out this game quite nicely, I think. Here we go. It's a Thunder Shock off. And unfortunately, Thunder Shock on Zapdos does require an Elite TM. It is a legacy move, but if you've got a good one, or if you've got a Shadow one in general, I'm going to be honest, my Shadow one sucks. I haven't built it yet, but I'm going to at some point whenever I have enough extra dust. But it's terrible, but I'm still going to build it anyway. Thunderbolt absolutely takes out Emolga, and that is a good game. Very well played. Looking like probably the last game. I got 2 minutes left in these battles, so here we go. Aerodactyl lead. Let's see what happens. I bet you they stay in. And they both just rock throw each other down. And look at the IVs on this. It's so fast. They're just there and they're gone, like literally 2 seconds later. All right, so now it depends on who's going to bring in what. I bet you there's a Skarmory in the back, and there's an Emolga fight here. So I'm betting you that with that Skarmory in the back, unless it's a mirror fight, this is it. This is the alignment. This is the whole RPS game. You can't let yourself get caught up in the RPS of the Flying Cup. It's really, really bad. Emolga's going to go for the discharge here, threatening with a Thunderbolt. Discharge is going to come through, get the shield, and now we're going to go for the Thunderbolt anyway. Probably not looking to shield this. Nope, not at all. Definitely can let Emolga finish up here, but Thunderbolt almost takes out the Emolga, and here comes Slowking's Emolga to almost take out the other Emolga. This is so annoying. And look at that Skarmory. Look at that. Oh man, it's almost like we predicted this. Now Skarmory is going to get absolutely clapped. Zapdos can safely farm up to just about 2 Thunderbolts here. Easily is going to one-shot the Skarmory. So here we go. We got the boom ready for the last battle and absolutely takes out the Skarmory. And here comes the Emolga ready to get clapped by the other Thunderbolt that comes through right now. And this also is going to be a one-shot opportunity to hit this button. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The final of the video takes out Emolga, and Zapdos sweeps the whole team. And that is a good game. Excellent battles. I was terrified to jump into Flying Cup. Maybe I should have. I just didn't want to spend 400,000 dust on the things on this team. So excellent work, Slowking. Thank you again for these battles, and it was an absolute joy to shoutcast and watch you sweep teams with Zapdos and Emolga. It was great. So thank you guys so much for watching. And again, if you want to submit some battles to the channel for shoutcasting, I got a submission form linked in the description, so please check that out if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.